Hey everybody, thanks for hopping on. Excited to do another business owner spotlight. So why don't you start with what's your name, what do you do, and how long you been doing it?
My name is Antwain Woods, and I am in the kind of the technology space slash sports content management. I started this company probably about 2 years ago, and it's really around recording football games, soccer games, pretty much handling content management as far as sports goes, and then being able to break that down and film and things like that, and make clips and things like that.
Awesome. How long you say you've been doing that? You said 2 years?
This has been going on for about, I would say, about 2 years. And then the other piece of it is, I actually the camera that I bought was is made out of Denmark, and I actually developed a case for it. So pretty much like a phone case. I developed a case for it, and that's the other part of my business where I've been actually doing that. And that's been going on for the last probably, I would say, 8 months of designing that piece, and now it's out in the market, and now I'm selling it. And so that's been the real big focus right now. The camera thing is kind of set that to the side a little bit, but the case has been my real focus right now because I did a lot of research on it, and it's been a lot of work to to get to this point. And so it's been cool. It's been a lot of work.
Awesome. Very cool. Well, let me ask, who's the first person you think about when you think of the word success?
There's a lot of that. There's a lot to that, but I mean, I listen to a lot of hip hop, and so a lot of that actually gets me going. I like Rick Ross because he's pretty successful. I look at Jay-Z, Beyonce. I look at all those guys as well, and I mean, I just look at those people as like, okay, what's the driving force of how they got to where they got to? So I know it's not easy, so that's a big thing of it. Is it's never going to be easy. I thought it was going to be, this whole process would be easy to actually do, and it's been a kind of a pain in the ass, but I'm sticking with it.
Gotcha. So you said you started about 2 years ago for your primary business.
Yep.
So I was kind of in the middle of COVID then. Did that affect your business planning as you grew?
It did affect it. I mean, honestly, it really didn't, because it's really been like a mom and pop thing where I've been trying to get my brand out there, talk to more people about it, and let even people know about the camera. And the camera is called the VO camera, and they just came out with the second version of it, like just late last year. They came out with the version of it, and it does a lot for people where it's easy. You just set the camera up, and it goes up in the air, and it does everything for you pretty much. And most people want to actually got the camera where you got to follow a ball, you got to do this, you got to do that. And that's been a big part of it, is trying to sell people, hey, you know what, this is pretty easy to use, pretty easy to work with, and it breaks down and does analytics for you. So the COVID piece really didn't affect me. But now the supply chain thing is now affecting me as far as the manufacturing the cases go.
Yeah. How you dealing with that?
You know what? Honestly, I had a company I was working with out of China, and the turnaround time was getting too long, and then also too, the raw materials that they were getting didn't pan out to work well, and so I had to actually look for a company over here in the States, and I'm working with a company out of Oregon right now that actually is manufacturing the cases for me now, and I got to get pretty good process with them doing that part for me.
Awesome. Sounds like an interesting problem to have to tackle.
It was interesting, just so effective. Like all this stuff was brand new to me. Like I got a patent on my case. I had to go through all that process. I had to, really look at business insurance, look at getting a website going for my stuff so I can get out there and sell it and market to people. And honestly, and this is funny, you probably think like I'm crazy, but I only had LinkedIn for a actual social media. That's the only thing I ever had. Okay. Ever since the social media has been around.
Okay.
I've never had really any kind of social media, and I'm just really not that big into social media. But now I have, because I have this company, I have TikTok, I have Instagram, I have Facebook, all the things to try to get my product out there and get my brand out there to let people know what I have. So now I have all those things, and I'm getting more traffic and things on my website, which is a great thing.
Awesome. Awesome. So what's the biggest lesson you've learned since you started becoming a business owner?
It's not easy. It's sometimes it can be defeating. When you think things are not going right, I think sometimes you got to be still and be patient and just wait and just keep working, keep forging through. Reach out to people if you have a problem. The people that that maybe have their own business, or somebody like a CFO or something like that, if get their opinion, to get an understanding of, hey, how should I possibly attack this? But my company that I actually work for, I work for a company called Alithia, and we sell Microsoft products. And so I kind of know a lot about the marketing world, and building my own solutions and things like that, because that's my job. Actually, I actually am a solution architect, so I actually build solutions for customers and come up with innovation IP for customers and things like that. So it's actually kind of in my wheelhouse to do this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But it's more of like the being, you got to persevere, I would say, through a lot of it, where it's something that like I never experienced. So
Yeah.
the whole Shanghai thing, dealing with that was defeating in itself. I was like, man, this is crazy, because like I thought I was going to get these products and they were responding to me kind of here and there. And all of a sudden they were like, well, the raw materials we got didn't work. And so I'm like, I need my money back then. I need all my money back to go to somewhere else. And so that is finding the right people to actually manufacture your parts and things like that is a huge deal.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear you. So pretty new to the world of running a business. What's the plan 5 years from now? What's this company going to look like?
Hopefully, honestly, I'm doing this for my kids, so they can have something to look back on, and something to have that once I'm gone, they can say, hey, I have this company that my dad made and he's running it pretty well. I'm trying to teach them financial literacy and things like that, to, money just don't go on trees. And so that's a big thing I'm trying to teach my kids. And 5 years from now, I want to be able to be out in the market as a good brand, as in the fact of the case. That's really what I'm focusing on right now, is the camera case, and being out in be a good brand, and actually continue to innovate. And if someone else needs different kinds of cases out there for their cameras, I know there's a bunch of them out there. Huddle has a camera that they have out there that people have that's 12 feet up in the air that they don't have a case for, that possibly may break or something like that, and you pay $1,000 for, and you don't have anything to fall back on, kind of like a phone. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's those types of things I'm trying to get more into, to be more of a producer in that space.
Awesome. Sorry, I just had a thought. We'll talk about it afterwards.
Good.
What are you hiring at all? Do you have a team that works with you?
I'm doing everything myself. I'm doing all my marketing and everything on my own via, like I said, the Instagrams, TikTok, Facebook, and then going around and hustling, talking to all the clubs that are out that have this camera right now, going out and hustling and talking to them and say, hey, trying to be a sponsor for them, at least to get in, to let them know that I have this product, and it'll be useful. And actually, it's good for their investment. These cameras cost between $600 and $1,000, and there's no protection up in the air if it falls. So I built the case to where it's durable. It's made out of a certain kind of plastic/rubber where it won't break. It's does a whole bunch of other things as well.
Awesome. Cool. So what advice would you have for your 18-year-old self?
Start early.
Start early?
I got a guy that I work with, actually. His name is Chad Weiner. He's my boss. Okay. He reminds me of myself in so many ways. And, he's in a space right now where he can actually, he can go out and do some things that I wasn't able to do at that age, because I didn't have the job that I have now. I didn't have the actual money that I have now, actually, as well, to actually be able to go out and do things I do. So it's more about, seeing yourself in being a hustler, going to go get it. That's really what it's about. I've always wanted to be in the tech space, which is what I'm in, and I'm happy that I'm in. But also too, it's more about, hey, what ideas and things that you have in your head that actually can turn into something that you want to turn into something. And once you start to put that on paper and, iron it out and figure it out and work with people and figure things out, it works itself out and it comes to fruition.
Cool. As you look forward, what do you think the biggest challenge you're going to have to face is in this, and how do you plan on overcoming that?
I think right now the biggest challenge is really getting to the market, in getting people to understand what this product is and how it could be used and how it's going to be good for them to protect their investment with these cameras. I would say that. I would say also the manufacturing time, being able to actually get my product in a timely manner to actually get it out to the public. That's one of the pieces too as well that I would say probably would be a big factor.
Awesome. Cool. Well, as we wrap this up, any offers that you want us to put in the newsletter or the post or anyone who watches this video?
Right now I'm doing 10% off of all of the VO Cam 1, the Cam Glove 1 and the Cam Glove 2. I'm doing 10% off on those. And you know, just looking for people to actually give me a chance, give me a shot to protect their investment with the VO camera.
Awesome. How you want them to reach out to you?
They can reach out to me via the Speed Factory LLC at gmail.com, or they can give me a call at 402-215-9277. That's my phone number. You can do that as well.
Perfect. Awesome. Well, thanks, Antwain.
Thank you. I appreciate it.